Yeah. So good evening, everyone. My name is Shivam Gawande, and today I'm currently second year undergraduate student in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at IIT Bombay, moving to my third year. And today I will be presenting my research internship project titled Detection and Characterization of Small Artisanal Fishing Fleets in the Indian Exclusive Economic Zone beyond the automotive identification system. So why this problem is important. So India possesses an exclusive economic zone of approximately 2.4 million square kilometers, making maritime surveillance a significant challenge. Currently, vessel monitoring relies heavily on automatic identification system or AIS. However, most fishing fleets operating in Indian waters are small artisanal boats that do not carry AIS transponders. A result, as a result, a large number of vessels remain effectively invisible to conventional monitoring systems. This creates what is known as a dark fleet problem. The lack of visibility has several implications. It can enable illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing, making fisheries management less accurate, create maritime security risks, and ultimately threaten the sustainability of marine resources. Therefore, the central opportunity in this research is to develop methods for detecting vessels that remain invisible to AIS and estimate the true scale of India's unseen fishing fleet. So, to address this problem, the project is divided into two complementary phases. The first phase is geographic case study. Here, a coastal state such as Gujarat, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, or Andhra Pradesh will be selected. AIS observed vessel activity will then be compared against fish landing statistics, fishery department records, and coast guard observations. The comparison will help estimate the size of fleet that remains unobserved through AIS. The second phase focuses on the technology assessment. Different vessel detection technologies, including synthetic apertures radar (SAR), VIRS night light sensing, optical imagery, and RF tracking, will be evaluated based on factors such as coverage, detection capability, cost, latency, and operational limitations in the Indian EEZ context. The overall goal is to recommend a multi-sensor underwater domain awareness framework suited to Indian operational conditions. Now, let me briefly explain the methodology. The first step is understanding the limitations of AIS. AIS is mandatory only for larger vessels, which means many small fishing boats are naturally absent from AIS datasets. In addition, AIS can sometimes be deliberately switched off, further reducing visibility. Previous studies by organizations such as Windward and Unseen Labs have already demonstrated a significant level of dark vessels activity around the world. To quantify this visibility gap, multiple data sources will be combined, including AIS tracks, fish landing statistics, state fishery reports, and Coast Guard or port records. For example, if fish landing data suggests that around 3,000 vessels are required to generate a certain catch volume, but AIS only detects 500 vessels, then AIS visibility would be roughly 70%, indicating a substantial dark fleet. So, a key inspiration for these works come from landmark global study titled Illuminating Dark Fishing Fleets in North Korea. In this study, researchers combined four technologies AIS, SAR, VIRS, and optical imagery to reveal fishing fleets that were completely invisible to traditional monitoring systems. The results were remarkable. Researchers identified more than 900 Chinese vessels in 2017, over 700 in 2018, and approximately 3,000 North Korean vessels operating without AIS visibility. The key lesson from this study is that no single sensor can provide complete maritime awareness. Instead, combining multiple sensing technologies can uncover large dark fleets and provide a far more accurate picture of maritime activity. This serves as a strong methodological problem for Indian EEZ as well. To conclude, the preliminary findings suggest that AIS alone cannot provide comprehensive maritime awareness in the Indian EEZ, particularly because small fishing fleets form a major surveillance blind spot. Global evidence shows that integrating AIS technologies such as SAR, VIRS, optical imagery, and RF tracking can significantly improve detection capabilities. The next step involved completing the coastal case study, quantifying the AI's visibility gap, evaluating alternative technologies, and ultimately developing actionable recommendations for a multi-sensor monitoring framework tailored to the Indian conditions. Thank you for your time.